Hey friends, this past month I have been doing a lot of reflecting on my life, part of this whole reinventing myself process that I've started, figuring out who I am now that I'm in this new chapter of life after retirement, after the roles I used to define myself by have shifted. And in all that quiet reflection, something kept bubbling up for me. This idea of having or being a soft place to land. It's not something I ever set out to find, and honestly, most of the time I don't think we realize we have until we feel that sudden sense of relief, peace, and deep down knowing that I'm okay here. So today I want to talk with you about what a soft place to land really is and why it matters so much in this phase of life, and how we can learn to recognize it when it's quiet, when it's hiding in plain sight. What's funny is that we don't usually recognize we found a soft place to land, not while it's happening. We might not have the words for it. We just know that in that certain moment or with that certain person, we feel peace, relief, and happy. Like our whole body is just saying, it's good here. It might be as simple as sitting in your favorite chair reading a book, or sitting on the sofa with your dog curled up right beside you, or walking with an old friend where the silence is quiet and it just feels as good as if you were having a conversation. We don't think of these things as important, but they are. Because they remind us we don't always have to be strong or busy or on. For me, those soft landing spots are quite simple. It's a morning coffee on the deck when the world is still waking up and the sun is just starting to stretch its arms over the horizon. And if I'm really lucky, I'm in the mountains. That's where my soul exhales. It's the quiet joy, nothing fancy. Just my full body saying, yes. I didn't realize for a long time that this was something that I was craving, a soft place to land. But once I named it, I started to notice it way more often. The first thing is, we're often in a soft place to land without even knowing it. It doesn't come as a big neon sign shouting at us. It doesn't announce itself. It's just sitting there somewhere. And suddenly your shoulders relax, your thoughts quiet down, and you're just not trying to fix anything, to explain anything, or be anything. You're just there. Present, and it feels good. That's the nature of soft places to land. They whisper, they don't shout, but if you pay attention to them, they tell you everything you need to know. I started to realize that these soft places bring a kind of joy that's hard to describe. It's not like a birthday cake or balloons kind of announcement. It's the, I forgot how much I love this kind. I didn't know how much I needed this kind. I could just be listening to a song I haven't heard in years, or seeing the way the evening light filters through the trees, or sitting next to someone in silence and feeling completely understood. Soft joy, quiet joy, the kind that doesn't need applause. Not long ago, I wandered into a bookstore. I wasn't looking for anything in particular, just feeling a bit aimless, wandering. Like I should be doing something more productive, but wasn't. You know that feeling. But when I found this well-worn chair near the window, I picked up a book I had read, and I sat down and let the sun spill across my lap. I don't remember how long I was there. Time didn't really matter. But when I got up, I felt lighter, happier. No fanfare, no big revelation, just peace, calm. Looking back, that was a soft place to land. And I almost missed it. Here's the part I hadn't considered until recently. Sometimes we ourselves are soft places to land for someone else. We're the place our children turn to when life knocks them around. We're the comforting presence a partner leans into when the world feels overwhelming. We're the voice of calm for a friend going through a tough time. And we're the gentle support for a parent who just needs someone to sit with them for a bit. And often, we don't even recognize we're doing it. But our listening, our presence, our way of saying, "You're okay here," that's a soft place to land. And it matters way more than we know. So why don't we notice these moments more often? Because we've been trained to keep going, to stay busy, to measure life in actions and output. Especially after retirement, there's this strange pressure to fill our time and stay relevant and useful. But soft places don't show up on a checklist. They show up in the pauses, in ordinary moments that become sacred simply because we're paying attention. This season of life, it's the perfect time to slow down enough to notice what's actually waiting, quietly waiting. So how do we find these soft places more intentionally? Here's some gentle clues. Who can you sit with in total silence and still feel connected? What places make your body relax? What moments make you sigh and smile at the same time? Maybe it's a walk with no destination, or the smell of your favorite flower, or watching your grandchildren sleep peacefully in your arms. Start there. Start small. Let your heart recognize where it already feels at home. If you're in this season of change or grief or just uncertainty, you might be searching for something solid. Here's the truth. You can create your own soft place to land. You can make a space in your home that feels like a retreat. You can practice saying no to things that drain you. You can let yourself rest without guilt. Maybe even pick up that hobby that you've never had time for before. Or write a letter to yourself that you won't actually send. Or just watch the world go by for a while. You don't need permission to make your own soft landing place. You just need to remember that you're allowed to. It's not selfish. It's healing. And it's growing. That comfort, that space to breathe. You deserve that. Not as a reward, but as a way of being human. Here's something I wish someone would have told me years ago. You don't need to earn rest, or quiet, or calm. You've lived, you've loved, you've cared, you've tried. And now you're in a chapter where receiving is just as important as giving. Soft places are not luxuries, they're essential. And you are just as worthy of them now, maybe even more so, than ever before. As I keep reflecting and reinventing, I'm learning the value of these soft places in my own life. And I'm trying to recognize the ones I offer to others too. It's humbling and beautiful. So I'd love to leave you with a question. Where's your soft place to land? And more importantly, who might be landing softly in you without you even knowing? If something comes to mind, feel free to put it in the comments and share with us. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, notice the softness, and let it hold you. Catch you on the next one.